to Sessions, the number one hip hop podcast on the internet. Is it a reaction? Is it a podcast? It's more like an extended podcast.
In our opinion, anyway.
Where we don't have the time restrictions of a live video and getting to songs that people requested, where it's just like, it's fun. I love doing all those reactions and interacting with people so much. It's great. But it's tough to do live shows and have fun. I just want to have fun. I'm selfish. I'm sorry. It's not about, it's kind of a selfish endeavor. I just want to have a good time with you guys. We all got our merch on, so make sure to click the merch link. That'd be dope. I can't put the merch. Actually, I can't put the merch in the video because it's not monetized because we're playing someone's music, so we can't monetize it. So very easy to find our merch. It's on the channel.
Go to the channel. Yeah, go to the channel.
And look, we all got different sweaters on. I've got the black sleeve gray sweater. Ignacio's got the solid gray. I got that one too. LP's got the very, very lovely blue, turquoise, or what is it? Who knows? Is it blue?
Turquoise.
Is it green? Is it turquoise? Who the fuck knows?
Sea foam. It's sea foam.
Oh, there we go. Sea foam. Speaking of sea foam,
foam.
we just painted our bathroom with sea turtles and sea foam greens and turquoises and stuff. So.
Oh, that's great. Which one? Which house?
This downstairs bathroom here in the Missouri house.
Nice.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm gonna get there one day.
Yes.
I'm serious. Like one day I'm gonna have just a little studio apartment in Missouri, and I'm gonna have a studio apartment in Fresno. One of these. It's gonna happen.
Dude, be so great, man. We get a lot done.
Ignacio, how are you, man?
I'm good, brother. Just chilling. Excited to do some of these, and excited to hang out with you guys. Mondays is a self-care day, and when you don't get to do it, it kind of throws your chi off a little bit.
Yeah. LP, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. It's been a long day. It's been a productive day. I switched my session till tomorrow because we had some weather around here in mid-Missouri.
Yeah.
A few inches
Mercules.
of snow. Yep, we're gonna get that Mercules verse lay down tomorrow. Get it sent on your way.
That's so exciting. We were over here.
Cheers.
The band was just over. They just left.
Yeah, rock and roll.
It was great. We fixed. They wanted to fix one song, but me and Mo were like, no, it's fine. And we finally all decided that it is fine. So that's nice. So we got this song called Easy Going from Rumblebee Shrubbles coming up pretty soon. It will be on the friggin' radio station. It's going to be all over streaming platforms, much like the Templehead stuff. And then we got another one. We got another one called She's Gone coming out. But then more importantly, the point of the next 3 jams that we have as a band is that we're doing an acoustic set at the Christmas party that I host at the golf course every year.
Nice.
So we got 6 songs, our rock and roll songs, like our distorted rock and roll songs that we're making acoustic versions out of for the golf course. So that's pretty cool. So
way to adapt.
Yeah, and then we got the Mercules track, we got the Apathy track. Me and Amol were just here. We just listened to the Apathy track. It is with your intro, Iggy, and LP
nice
singing,
intro, Iggy.
rapping, the shortened hook and unique one with the echo on my vocals that he put on there in the hook and shortened the hook down to 4 bars. It is just action packed. I just want to give a big shout out to Apathy. Fucking what a guy. What a great guy to work with, and just like sends me one file, no belt, no strings attached, just one fucking raw 16 bar, perfectly tight, perfectly sequenced, perfectly written, no ad libs, nothing, just one track, cleanly recorded. I'm always just like, oh, this is the best. I'm always loving it. And then the Mercules track, and I can't wait till LP does that Mercules track. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. I can't wait to see what you do.
Get excited, man. Yeah, let there be a build up and suspense.
I'm stoked. We were very candid. Me and Merc were very candid in our verses about our trauma, and we got the psychiatrist LP on the end, just cleaning up our mess and giving us confidence. I'm imagining. I think it's gonna be a very positive verse.
I think you'll both be pleased with this verse, both professionally and otherwise. So
right on. That's awesome.
I'm excited to see what you lay down because it just not just for the hip hop sake, but just to see how you incorporate the professional side. So I'm just very excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're getting professional. We're finally getting legit.
It took some thought. It took some blending.
Sure it did.
Every bar was carefully crafted.
I'm sure.
Nice.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's so fucking exciting. And now we're looking at a Scarface track to further this conversation. So, guys, if you're watching and you've made it 5 minutes in, this is not your, I'm this guy and I'm going to react to this song. And this is what I think in 30 seconds. This is just us hanging out. We got a song to kind of steer us. But this is AK the MC. Let's give a big round of applause to AK.
Yeah.
AK Templehead.
Yep.
We're working on the, it's now a 6-layer dip. The 6-layer dip because Pick and Choose is going to get on there.
Nice.
That's the next Templehead's track coming up pretty soon from the crew. He has requested Scarface. This is A Minute to Pray and A Second to Die. Now, the thing is about this Sessions podcast is that it is more dialogue based, right? Like, that's always what I've wanted. But not everybody wants that. And I don't really like the people who don't want that, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, the people that that quick, shameless reactions, the people that it attracts, I'm just not really down with, you know? Like, I'd rather people who like us and want to hear what we have to say more so than the artists we listen to. Yeah. You know, because of course the artist is important. It's going to generate the conversation, but I want this podcast to be about us as collective friends, you know?
Yeah. Like if I could be candid really quick and honest, like I don't really think everyone really cares about what my opinion is regarding scores on, like, I don't know, like it was cool, it was fun to do, but like, I don't know, who am I to give
put scores on stuff,
technical of and then advice, or technical scoring, and like, sure, I know a little what I know and I can say what I know and that's all I've stuck to, but I don't know, at the end of the day I always wanted it to be fun, kind of like this, and just us talk about songs and where they go, where conversations lead us, and if we decide to be like, oh dude, on my scale that hits an 8, okay, cool, that's what we say, but I don't know, it just felt
I don't want to be predictive. I don't want to be I don't want to be scripted. It felt forced, but you live, you learn, man, and I've done just about everything you can do to sell out on YouTube, and it's just not worth it's not worth it. It's not. I've tried to go viral just to see what it's like, and it's not worth it. It's just, I don't want to really go viral on YouTube for doing reactions. It's just not the kind of attention I want.
Sure.
If I go viral for this Mercules or this Apathy track, great. That's what I'd like people to hear. They don't need to hear my nonsense, shameless shit. Let's get into Scarface.
Let's do it.
So, just before we get into this, tell me a little bit about Scarface. Iggy or LP, shoot.
I mean, Scarface is regarded as one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time. I mean, he's in my top 5 for sure. Based out of Texas, right, Iggy?
Texas, correct. Yeah.
I mean, he's been putting out albums. I mean, he started with.
Well, back in, Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, Ghetto Boys is where he first got moving. And then, I don't even remember what year.
Well, he dropped The Diary in either 93 or 94. I'm very sure about that.
93, I think.
And then I think in 97, The Untouchable came out. And it was
it was
97. Those two when I got hooked on Scarface. Because I remember having the cassette tape and we had to rewind to write down all the lyrics so we could memorize them and rap along.
Right. I'm green. I'm green on Scarface. This will be fun. Let's get into Scarface, A Minute to Pray and A Second to Die, and see where that leads us. You're listening to Sessions Podcast.
Life goes on in the streets of my hood. When you die, those some cry, it gets by while others choose to wonder why. His life was took at such an early age. A young nigga who lived in a rage died by the gauge. He used to hustle on the street corners. His mom would always beg him to quit, but he didn't want to. As he got older, he got even worse. Till a real nigga showed him the purpose of a hearse. A cold night in his hood, he had a tangle. The brother he was squabbling with had broke his ankle. Laid him out in the driveway. Some people knew we wouldn't survive, but hey, I ain't the one to speak up on another. All I can do is try to open his eyes and help the brother. He chose the wrong way and that's the route he took. Born and brought up as an angel, but he died as a crook. He had a baby that he couldn't raise, and she will never see her father again cause he's in his grave. Hey yo, let's think about it, Miller.
My daddy was a dope man, so I'm gonna be a dope man.
How will the family explain it? My daughter had a baby for a cane hand. He ain't around to see her walk. Dry her eyes when she cries, pick her up when she falls. Just the thought of a kid living $5 fucks me up when this girl has to raise a bastard child. It gets deeper, we used to punch her or beat her. She was loyal to his ass, but accused as a cheater. She had a good day, but she picked the wrong card, had a kid. Now she's realizing life is hard. A big time dope dealer's all she wanted. Who drove a Jaguar Benz so she could flaunt it. The situation's got me guessing, but the answer remains to be a question. He lived his life in a lie. I guess you only get a minute to pray and a second to die. It was crazy how it happened. Some niggas rolled by in the Riviera cabin. All I could see was a pistol spit round, and the boy was just screaming as he fell to the ground. A woman yelled, "Get an ambulance!" But I knew he was dead, he didn't stand a chance. You should have seen him, he was scared. A bullet wound to his chest and one to his head. He just laid there in silence, and all I heard was a sob. Paramedics pulled up, followed by a lawman, and in came a fire truck. Put his ass on a stretcher. But if he survives, I'm willing to bet you he'll be out for revenge. They patched him up within a week, he was back at it again. Went to his brother on the north side. Grab your shit, it's a hit. We're gonna take a long ride. Packed it up in the trunk. AK-47, M11 and a pump. Rode by Worthing on Scott Street. School was letting out. Yo, you ain't gonna shoot yet? Watch! Opened his trunk and grabbed a shotgun. He shot him. Put his toolie on the front
Jesus.
seat. Continued his mission as he headed down the street. The killers just staring at each other. Lady rolled by and smoked Max. Reached in his coat and grabbed a port. Full speed down, we shot his mom on the porch. On his way
Holy
down,
fuck.
Cullen,
Shot his mom?
his brother was just dazed in a shock. Why you punch? Why you shoot his mom? Say shit. Man, fuck that bitch. Went to the store to
Wow,
use the
that's cool.
payphone. Called up Mac, Ayo, JD's home. Hung it up and wrote down Dagger. Heading for the nigga he was after. By the time he arrived at the scene, Malcolm was ready for anything. He tried to stick around the back way. Never thought of being taken out on that day. Black boy, black coat. Stood around the corner as he passed, slit his throat. He didn't fall, so he fired. One to the middle of his skull, he's inspired. A whole army came out. 27 niggas all strapped out of one house. That's how it happens in the acre. One nigga died in the park in the paper. Shit gets deeper, why? I guess you only get a minute to pray. Second to die.
I recommend people watch this video. It really helped. To have the screen format like this, I don't know how to do it, so I can't show the video, but the video really helped. Nothing I can relate to, it's just, what a story, And let me just say, I'm just really happy I didn't knock anybody up before the son I have now. Like, when I was 20 or something, if I would have had a kid at that age, I would have been terrible. I would have been the worst father ever. Now I'm a good dad, but I have to try. Back then I wouldn't have tried. I don't know why. Maybe not. Maybe I would have been fully changed and I would have totally changed my ways.
Never know. Never know.
But intense storytelling. I watched the video. I recommend you guys do the same. I have no way to even fathom what it's like to grow up in that kind of environment. That's why I find it really entertaining, because it's almost like because I'm so far removed from it, I can't associate with it emotionally. Like, to be in that moment, I can't understand where it came from. I realize they have very good reason to say where it came from,
Mhm.
but I don't relate to that because I was not spoiled but privileged. Like well off, not rich but not poor by any means. Lived in a good neighborhood. I had a good life. I didn't have to witness any violence besides the odd like street fight that we got ourselves into skateboarding or whatever. You know, engaging, but yeah, I mean, fuck it, it's intense. I was totally zoned in the entire time, and it just makes you think about what people got to go through. I don't know. What do you say, Niggy?
So I can relate because I did grow up in areas of town that stuff like that did happen. Um, people getting shot daily. I remember going when I was younger, going to sleep and literally going to sleep hearing gunshots at night, not knowing who got shot or whatever. You'll find out tomorrow. Um, so I mean, I can relate to a lot of what the traumatic inner city life and just kind of hood life, so to speak, can be. Um, Thankful that I was able to get out of those areas and find a life outside of some activities that happen in those areas as well. But it's not fun. It's at some point when you're a kid, you don't see that kind of stuff like but you don't, it doesn't really affect you until you get to a certain age. When you reach a certain age, you kind of have to make some choices and make some decisions. Depending on who your parents are. There's some parents that are able to keep a lot of kids away from things. But if you have parents who are kind of already engulfed in that life, you're almost assuredly, you're not 100% assuredly, but almost assuredly, you're going to have some type of either 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or both feet in kind of situation at some point in your life. Unfortunately.
And a lot of people who are never involved experience it
True, which is why I think
through friends of friends or degrees of separation. Like they're affected by it. They might not be involved with it, but it will affect them because they knew the person who was hurt or killed, unfortunately, or what.
For sure, 100%. Because especially
it changes culture, like it changes the community around you.
Well, it does,
right?
It does because especially like for my example, we were bused into the good side of town to go to school, to go to high school and all that stuff, right? So our experiences were really different, meeting kids there was a lot of cool kids who didn't care where we came from and like just wanted to hang out and party and chill. And like I met a lot of cool people, right? A lot of cool people in high school. But there was a lot of dicks in high school too, excuse the language, but there's a lot of dicks in high school too, man. Like there just was. And there was that some degree of separation as far as like, no, well, we're from this side of town and we're from here and you guys are from that side of town. So I did experience that.
Are you talking racist? Are you talking white dudes that were dicks? Did that come into mind, or just
nah? It was more of like a class, like an economic class thing, rather than necessarily because there was quite a few affluent, Asian Americans and as well and things like that too. That just because they were in that economic class, it was just a different separation.
And it's crazy too, dude. Like even within like a purely white, like 95% white upbringing that I had, like the lower income whites seemed to kind of hang out together. There was still that class separation even between whites and whites,
Oh
so
yeah,
it kind of transcends race. The class war, the class war is something that kind of transcends race because there's poor people of every race, right? Yeah. LP, what are you saying?
I say that this is one of the reasons I really love hip hop and why I really like Scarface because he's so great with storytelling. And this is just one of the many purposes or reasons or things that you can do with this. You know, I mean, you can use hip hop to do storytelling, whether it's fictional or non-fictional. You know, it can be very cathartic. You can vent through it, you know, and do it in a creative way that's a very releasing way. And this is like early 90s. You know, I think this preceded both of the albums we mentioned when we
Here, I'll see. Let me see if I can.
started.
Possibly.
Let me see if I can find out.
Yeah, I mean, just from the sound of his voice, from like the style
It
of the
was
beat.
very young, very
He
young.
sounds so young on this, but he's got that classic flow. But you could tell how much
Right.
sharper and polished he got over the years.
Right. Yeah. yeah.
But yeah, really intense storytelling. You know, I agree. And yeah, it's a lot to think about and reflect on. But I guess my thoughts were going about like Scarface, the artist, and the purpose of hip hop and different
Right.
things like that. So.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't have the long-term relationship musically that you guys have with Scarface. For me, it was just kind of face value. Like I wasn't thinking like, holy fuck, this is Scarface. I was just listening to the story.
But for it to be so engaging for you for the whole time, because that was a long track. That was a nice long storytelling track.
Yeah, I didn't even know how long it was. It was
I bet it was 4
almost
minutes.
5 minutes.
See,
Almost
I know
five.
I know it because that's how tracks were back in the day. They were, you know what I'm saying? They were 4.5, 5 minutes, hip hop songs, R&B
Right.
songs alike, you know.
Hey, the Spit Boss is 6.
Exactly. There we
but
go.
what you said is key. It was engaging, right? Now the reason, and I think the reason we have the whole attention span issue right now is because there's and this probably take off in a different direction, but the saturation of a certain level of art that became available due to streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I think there was a hypersaturation of individuals who always wanted to be hip hop artists, or just artists in general, but I say more hip hop artists because that's the lane that we tend to gravitate towards more often than not. But I think the oversaturation of some of the art form being diluted down because of so much that was I mean, God, look at it. There's so much hip hop out there, and you have to sift through so much of it to really find the gems and really find.
And I've got sick of the search, dude. I've been rushing through it. I've been rushing through my hip hop knowledge, and I gotta stop doing that. I gotta take my time and absorb as much as I
feel
can.
like this is 91, man. I really feel like this was.
I can't
91.
find
It's
it.
gotta be, huh? It's gotta be.
Yeah, because
Just
this would have been
Google it.
like probably around the times between like still doing stuff with Ghetto Boys, then branch into his solo stuff. You know, it's right. It's right. in
Yeah,
there.
91. It says provided to YouTube by Universal Music Group, Meant to Pray, Second to Die, Scarface, Mr. Scarface back, 1991.
I'm not surprised.
1991.
That's
Imagine,
awesome.
man, I was fucking 9.
Yeah,
I was 9. I was 9 years old when
that's
this came
great,
out.
man. 81. I was 8. No, 91. I was
91.
8. 91. I was 8.
Yeah, you're born in 83,
83. Yeah.
and Ignacio was born in 81.
It was 10.
Yeah, you were 10. Grade 3, 4, and 5, just representing Scarface.
100%.
I wish I would have had somebody.
of hip hop right here.
I wish I would have had somebody in my life to expose me to this when I was younger, but there just wasn't. There wasn't anybody who could expose me to it. I got exposed to punk rock, but not hip hop. It was Reptilian that really zoned me in.
That's really cool.
Broadened your horizons with it.
Yeah, like 1995. When all the second wave big
That's
dogs
pretty
were
good,
active.
though. That's not bad.
Yeah, 95. First hip hop I ever heard was Bone Thugs.
For hip hop. Yeah, that's good, man.
There was
good.
this girl named Dawn. I won't say her name, but her last name was close to mine. Not the same though. And she loved Bone Thugs, and that's really at the parties. That's the first hip hop I heard. I was probably like in grade 7 or 8. That would have been like 94, 95.
Some of the earliest hip hop I remember hearing as a kid that I can legit remember and recall is Rappin' Duke. And that was in like
88.
he was in the 80s. And so obviously it was from an older cousin of mine.
Yeah, that's what I didn't have.
Yeah, I didn't have any older brothers or sisters. Well, I had two older half sisters, but they weren't in the house. So, like, it was cousins that would have been,
Yeah.
who I would have heard it from. Excuse me.
Who got you into hip hop, LP?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to think back to as well. I think I just probably through friends, like being exposed to MTV when it first came on the air, or people who had like, cassette tapes or CDs, because I was probably 6 or 7 when I started getting into hip hop, because I was owning hip hop cassettes by 1990 for sure. And I was 7 then.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We used to-
When I was 7, I was listening to like Michael. Oh, crisscross. Actually, that's true. Crisscross
Yeah,
was
that's one of my
huge when I
first
was in grade
cassette
5.
tapes.
When I was in grade 4, I believe. Oh, listen to this.
Oh, and Slick
So
Rick, yeah.
when I was in grade 4, crisscross was huge, and we all wore our jeans backwards to school one day. Me and this other Josh and my buddy Jeff and my buddy Ryan all wore our jeans backwards and see who would take off. Man, I haven't thought about that in 35 years, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we all wore jeans, and I didn't even wear jeans. I was a jogging pants guy, and they were all wearing jeans. And not only are they wearing jeans, but they're wearing them backwards. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm missing so much, It's fucking classic. All right, well, I think we did this song justice. Thank you, AK the MC, for the wonderful conversation.
Hey, cheers, AK.
If you would like to get one of these songs, a heavy-duty listen conversation starter, then all you have to do is comment one single post on the Sessions post on the community page and make sure it's a conversation starter. Because if it's just a flex track that says nothing, it's going to be like a 6-minute video. We want to have a half-hour video like this one. That's what it's all about. Thank you. We'll do another one. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Cheers.
Peace.